Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Jeff and thank you for checking out my channel, Films at Home. I do a lot of Blu-ray and 4K reviews and some collection videos, highlight a lot of different new releases, new catalog titles coming out in 4K, and do some unboxings of some really cool stuff, as well as some top 10 videos and things like that. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, definitely subscribe to this channel. Before we get going here, there will be a giveaway attached to this video, so please stick around till the end. I will announce that right at the end of the video, how you can enter into that giveaway. Today what we're going to do is we are going to do a 4K review of a new catalog title from Paramount. If you can believe it, it's actually been 20 years since this movie came out. So this is the 20th anniversary edition, newly released on 4K. This is Saving Private Ryan, probably the best war movie ever made. I'm really excited to check out how this looks in 4K, what sort of upgrades Paramount has made. There were no specifics on any press releases or their website about exactly what was done to this 4K transfer, but Paramount's been killing it lately with movies like Grease in 4K that I just reviewed. They did a complete restoration of that, and there have been some really great Paramount 4K titles so far, so I'm excited to check this one out. Also has a new Dolby Atmos track, so that should be a brand new experience, especially in that opening scene on the Normandy beaches. Should just be insane. So let's play the intro and get started with this review. Alright guys, so I just got finished checking this out in 4K, and I'm kind of blown away right now, honestly. The 4K HDR visuals in this release were so nice, so crisp. This was a movie that was filmed in 35mm. It was released in 35mm. There was no digital filmmaking. A lot of the effects were practical, and so there's not a ton of CGI or anything of that nature that you have to worry about with this release, which is really nice, looks great in 4K. You will see a nice grain to it, which is sort of intentional. Spielberg, I believe, has been quoted or in interviews talked about how he kind of gave it this grainy, almost like war footage from the 40s. He gave it that kind of grainy look, which the film also does, but there are certain times where you're going to really see the grain, and it's going to be much more grainy than other times. It doesn't distract me at all. I'm used to watching Saving Private Ryan in that way. The Blu-ray was very similar. This is just a cleaned up version of that, but there's been no digital noise reduction or anything. It keeps the original look and feel. The nice thing is the HDR upgrades. You can tell right from the opening scene. There's a lot of grays and blacks and dark blues and things like that in Saving Private Ryan that sometimes can be hard to kind of make out what you were looking at. There's a scene in a church which is very dark. It's lit by candles, and they're talking, and previously on the Blu-ray you can make it out. It's a pretty good transfer, one of the better Blu-ray transfers that was ever released. But in this one it really stands out. The blacks are really deep. You can clearly see people's faces, and then action scenes in the fields. The scene towards the end where it's really actually pretty sunny out and there's plenty of light, although it's always gray and it's all this rubble and cement broken down everywhere, it's still such a great, it pops off the screen, and the HDR really improves the picture. And then the 4K resolution at times, I felt like I was watching almost like a documentary. It had almost a real feel to it in some portions. It looked so real. And I know the Blu-ray is outstanding, but what a great 4K release this is from a picture quality standpoint. Paramount has hit it out of the park again, and there are a few movies which probably deserve a 4K as much as Saving Private Ryan. Some of the visuals, as you may know, are incredible in this movie, and the grittiness that the 4K and the HDR actually adds to the picture makes it feel like a whole new movie for me. In terms of the audio now, the previous Blu-ray had a DTS HD 5.1 master audio track. Obviously that was an early Blu-ray. There was a Sapphire edition, I believe, is what Paramount was putting out at the time. I think they also released something like Braveheart, and a couple of other popular movies under that same Sapphire edition, they were calling it. They were kind of their premier titles. And so at the time, the 5.1, HD Master Audio was top notch. I mean, that opening scene will blow you away. This new Dolby Atmos track, though, if you haven't watched the opening D-Day scene and a couple of the fight scenes in the middle and towards the end, but especially the D-Day scene, if you haven't watched that and listened to it with Dolby Atmos, it's a whole new experience. You hear the bullets going overhead. You get the overhead effects. The guys are down on the beach, right? So, they're ducking under things. Bullets are flying over them. Previously, those would just come out of the highs of your front speaker. If you got a couple levels to your fronts, it would have come out of the top. It would have balanced it nicely, but it's not the same as having overhead speakers and actually hearing the bullet go over your head, then come in from the side, then come in from this side, and then come right at you as they're running. Really, really great sound effects, especially in that scene. I didn't think that there was any way they could make that much better, but what Paramount's done here with this new audio mix has blown me away. In that opening scene of D-Day in Normandy is just, it's probably one of the best scenes in any movie ever, like top 5 for me. It's just so realistic and so well done, and even the shaky cam doesn't bother me because it feels like you're there. But the new visuals and the new audio, I'm repeating myself, but it really is like, you guys got to experience this. And if you have the Atmos speakers, or you have speakers in your ceiling already, or just the overheads like I have that shoot down, you're gonna hear every single bullet that flies over their heads. You're gonna hear every sniper shot from a tower. It's a whole new experience. It's really incredible, and I highly recommend, if you've got the setup, you have the 4K, you've got the HDR, you've got a good setup, and then you've got the audio equipment to do this, you need to buy this movie. It's only going to be about 20 bucks on 4K deals I was looking at today. And if you're ready to blow somebody away and introduce them to this next stage, they thought the Blu-ray was good, well, check this one out, because this is an amazing release. So now, in terms of packaging and special features, do a quick unboxing for you, but basically, it's the same artwork. You're gonna get the 20th anniversary sticker, celebrating 20th anniversary on the top. Nice little 4K slipcover here. Same artwork on the inside. And then you're gonna have a digital copy, 4K disc, Blu-ray disc, and then the Blu-ray special features disc. So it's the same special features as that were on the previous Blu-ray, but they are still included here. Unfortunately, they didn't add anything new for the 20th anniversary. You're gonna get all the same stuff. But the really big selling point is just, getting to see one of the greatest movies ever made. And it was filmed in 35mm, which can be easily transferred to 4K and made to look amazing. That's the big selling point here. In terms of the packaging and stuff, you're not getting much different. You're really paying for the 4K experience in this case. Alright guys, so that's about it for the review. Like I said, overall, this has me, I thought Grease was probably the best 4K movie that I reviewed this year, and then this came along 2 weeks later from Paramount, and they almost, they outdid themselves. Grease was a bigger upgrade for sure. Grease Blu-ray was here, Grease 4K is way up here. Saving Private Ryan Blu-ray is here, and it takes a nice little step up, but it's just such a good movie, and I'm so happy to be able to have it in 4K and really experience it as if you're in the movie theater. You're getting that 35mm film quality that you would have got on a projection reel in the movie theater back in 1998. 20 years later, you're getting that experience at home. It's incredible. I did mention a giveaway, right? So thank you for watching to the end of the video for that. And here's the exciting news, is that I am going to give away the digital copy from Saving Private Ryan. I don't need this. I'm going to give this one away. I believe it should redeem in 4K. So say you can't get the Blu-ray, you should be able to watch this in 4K. Most of the Paramount stuff has been redeeming in 4K, but it's hit or miss on certain titles, so I can't guarantee that. I obviously haven't tried it myself because it's going to be your code. But all you need to do to enter this giveaway is very simple. You have to subscribe to the channel. That's the first thing. Second thing is, leave a comment down below with your favorite war movie. Now, you don't have to say Saving Private Ryan. I could still pick you if you say something else. This is a totally random chance. I'm going to use a random number generator, and we're just going to pick a winner, and I will message them back on YouTube. And so don't feel like you got to say Saving Private Ryan and suck up to me. It's my favorite war movie, but you might have a different one, so I want to hear what you think. So leave a comment down there, subscribe, and just that's all it takes. Whoever leaves comments, I'll give this about a week, go through the comments and pick a winner, and you will happily have a copy of Saving Private Ryan on 4K, and you'll get it a little bit early, even before it hits stores, which is really cool, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So again, thank you for watching these videos. If there's any 4K reviews or Blu-ray reviews you're really looking for me to do, definitely let me know. You can talk to me on Twitter. I'll leave a link down in the description. You can talk to me on Instagram. Definitely follow me there. Say what's up. I always get back to people. And then last thing is that I do have a donation button. Goes right to my PayPal account. No Patreon, no paywalls, no content that you can't see. If you can give me $5, if you can give me $20, if you want to give me $50, whatever you want to do, it goes right to my PayPal. It goes right to this channel to get me some new equipment. Keep buying new movies and producing better content for you guys. So if you're enjoying it, you know, think about it. If you can't do it, no problem. You're still going to get these videos every couple times a week, and you're not going to have to pay for them. I just don't believe in it. So thanks for watching again, guys. And until next time, Jeff from Films at Home here, and I am signing off.